Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode. Horror Talk Wednesdays, guys, episode 86. Hell yeah, guys. I had to change the time to 5 o'clock because everyone's starting school already, So we want to give everyone a chance to get home, before we start. So, yeah, so the time is now 5 o'clock. I will be going live here on the channel at 5 o'clock. 5 p.m. West Coast times now, starting today, Monday. No, not Monday. What is it? Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I'll be live at 5 now, guys. Hi, glad to see everyone here. Let's see what I missed so far. Aparegi says, "What do you think of Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare?" I didn't get to watch it last night because I was really tired from the night before. I fell asleep after dinner, but I'll watch it tonight after the live stream. I'll watch it tonight after the live stream after I get my food. All right, Aparegi, my bad. I didn't get to watch it. Yeah, I need to watch it so we can talk about it. So yeah, I'll throw it on tonight. Tonight once the live stream ends. And what's up, Apple Ricky? How you doing? Apple Ricky says my brother is coming this week so I can shoot more scenes for episode 1. Awesome. Hell yeah. Sounds great. Sounds great. Can't wait to see what you do with it. TCK Live says, what's goody? What's up, TCC? What's up, T? Oh, you're TCCK Live now. That sounds cool. It actually sounds cool. What's up, bro? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays, episode 86. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's get it up to 20. We are almost there. We're almost there, guys. Let's get it up to 20, please. Jose Gomez says, hello, Frank. I am eating pupusas. I want to visit Los Angeles, California. I bet there are many Salvadorian restaurants. Yeah, there is a lot of Salvadorian restaurants, bro. There's one right down the street from my apartment where I live. But yeah, Salvadorian food is great as well. I haven't had Salvadorian food in a cool little while. A pupusa, probably like about a year or so. Yeah, like about a year. I think the last time I had one was like last summer, I think. But yeah, bro, it's awesome food. Don't start getting me hungry. Jose, please. Wicked Milk says, what's up? What's up, Wicked Milk? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Glad to see you here on another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays, man. What have you been up to, Wicked Milk? What have you been up to? Apple Reggie says, have you seen Orphan and Orphan's First Kill? Yes, I've seen the Orphan movies. I haven't seen them in a long time, but I've seen them. Those are the type of movies my sister's into. My older sister, though. My older sister. Yeah, those are the type of movies my older sister is into. She's more into like The Conjuring and that kind of stuff, The Orphan and shit like that. I haven't seen it in a while though, but I do know it's that movie with that little girl at first, and she's an orphan, and they're like in that orphanage, right? And then it's all haunted and shit. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while though. Aparek is I'm playing Dahmer. It's crazy. I know that's crazy, right? That's pretty cool. I can't wait to play Richard Ramirez, but I think we might be doing our Scream 96 fan film first because I already got most of the costumes for that already. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just waiting on the mask. I'm probably just gonna go buy the 30th anniversary costume and just get the mask with it while my other masks arrive. But yeah, I think I might be playing Billy Loomis first, from what it looks like. I think I might be playing Billy Loomis first, guys, and that's awesome though, because yeah, I want to do Scream 96. We were watching Scream 96 earlier. Hell yeah. Twisted Emo says, hey, Frank, my bad, guys. I went like that because I had a burp, I always have to burp when I talk a lot. But yeah, Twisted Emo says, hey, Frank, what's up, Twisted Emo? How you doing? How you doing, Twisted? Glad to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Twisted Emo says, guess what? My mom got me 2 days ago. I know, I saw. You finally got the Michael Myers animatronic. I saw your review video as well, and I saw your posts. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate your mom, bro. Appreciate your mom, man. Appreciate your mom, because no other chick is going to do that for you when you get older, So yeah, man, hell yeah, it looks great too as well, bro. I really want the Ghostface one for my room. Twisted Emo says, hey, Frank. Apple says, love your shirt. Thank you so much, Apple and my Terrifier shirt. Stop, fool, get over there. Dude, my dog gets annoying. Yeah, I call it my Terrier shirt. My Terrier shirt? That's just to piss people off. I call it Terrier. Like a dog or something. Because sometimes people think that Terrifier says Terrier. It kind of looks like Terrier right here. Look. Terrier. TCK Gaming says, what are you thoughts on Midsummer moving to Anaheim? Oh, dude, where was it before? Where was Midsummer before? Was it in Pasadena? TCK Gaming, where was Midsummer Scream before? Twisted Emo retracted his message. Apple Ricky says, if someone named their kid Freddy Krueger, that'd actually be dope. That'd be, well, Krueger is a real last name. Apple Ricky, Krueger is a real last name. Like the screenwriter For Scream 3, his name was Aaron Kruger. You know, because Kevin Williamson couldn't come back for Scream 3, so they got another script writer by the name of Aaron Kruger. So Kruger is a name. It's not far-fetched. It's a real last name. Also Freddy too, you know. Tristan Emo says he's incredibly great in person. Sort of hard to set up. Usually I need both my parents to set my animatronics up, but I set up Michael by myself. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Sounds great, man. Sounds great. I can't wait to see the animatronic in person when I go to Spirit Halloween, maybe next Friday. Maybe next Friday when I go to Spirit Halloween. Hopefully I see the animatronic. I'm more than likely, I'm sure they'll have it there. Because I'm going to go pick up the 30th anniversary costume. If things don't go aligned to plan, how I had planned out, I'm going to get the 30th anniversary costume instead. Apparegi says, would you rather use sandpaper or duct tapes as toilet paper? Oh, hell no. None of them. None of them. Sandpaper as toilet paper? That's wild, dude. Hell no. None of that shit. TCK Gaming says Midsummer Scream was at Long Beach Convention Center. Now it's in Anaheim. I mean, it's just as far either way for me, so it doesn't even matter, bro. Honestly, hey, TCK Gaming, to me it doesn't matter because they're both still far. I don't have a car right now, so they're both still far. So to me, it doesn't really make a difference, you know? They're both still far. Cosmix Auto says, what's up, Frank? Happy Wednesday, brother. What's up, Cosplay? How you doing, man? How you doing? Happy Wednesday, bro. Cosplay says, how you feeling? I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. We're finally going to finish Halloween Ends this next Saturday. We're finally going to finish Halloween Ends next Saturday. Hell yeah. I'm feeling great, man. And we're probably going to start working on Scream 96 first. Because for the Richard Ramirez TV YouTube series, I got to cast a lot of people. That's going to take some time. So we might do Scream 96 first. Casezano says, check out that hair length, though. Yeah, my hair's getting long. Look, guys. My hair is pretty long already. I'm going to go get a hair trim on Monday, though. It's still going to be long like this. But I'm finally going to be going to get my hair trim. I'm going to be getting the Billy Loomis hairstyle haircut. I know it's already pretty much kind of there, but there's still a little few differences that Skeet had in his haircut that I don't have in mind. But yeah, I'm going to be finally getting the Billy Loomis haircut for the Scream 96 fan film. Twisted Emo says, when I got done setting Michael up, he didn't go off when I thought I turned him on. So I read his instructions until all of a sudden he goes out blasting the Halloween theme and scaring the crap out of me. That's crazy, bro. Were you scared? Were you scared? Costing's out. No, Wicked Milk says sheesh. Wicked Milk, why do you say sheesh? I'm kind of lost. TCK Gaming says Anaheim is such a huge convention center. I'm really hyped. Awesome. I'll still check it out though. It doesn't matter. I'll still check it out when I got the funds to go to another convention. Apparegi says I'm similar to Richie from Mid Teddy from Stand By Me tape from American Horror Story. Stu Mocker, Damien from Omen, David from Lost Boys. Awesome. Hell yeah. I love those characters as well. TCK Gaming says also Season Screamings is coming back now in Long Beach. Awesome. Cool, bro. There's so many conventions coming up, huh? Calcizano says, I'm all right. Still in Atlanta, Georgia, about to eat pancakes again while I vibe with you in the stream. Awesome, bro. That's great. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. People getting me hungry already in the stream. Apparegi says, I'm a little bit like Freddy Krueger because I laugh a lot and I make nightmares sometimes, huh? That's crazy, Apparegi. Tercerimo says, but Michael does have a little bit of long hair on mine, so it kind of looks like he has a mullet. But from looking at him from the front, he looks great. From the side, he looks funny, but cool. Is the mask latex or plastic? Hey, Twisted Emo, is the mask latex or plastic? Jose Gomez says, Frank, you look white. Do I look white, really? I guess maybe in this lighting. I guess. Maybe because I have high cheekbones, I guess. But I guess I look white, bro. Shit. That's crazy. Wicked Milk says, sheesh. What's with the sheesh, Wicked Milk? What's up with the sheesh? Twisted Emo says, sheesh. Apparegi says, I'll get you my pretty, and your soul. That's Freddy Krueger, I think. Wicked Milk says, bro. It might be the lighting, for real, yeah. I look pretty light skinned in this lighting right here, though. I don't look as brown as I usually look. I look pretty like light skin right here. But yeah, I guess it's the lighting. But anyway, that's besides the point, bro. Let me see. Twisted Emo says, nah, it's not latex. It's plastic or blow molded. I think which I prefer more because I don't want Michael with his mask dry rotting over the years. That is true. That is true. But you could just put a Tots mask over him. It looks just like the Tots mold. I feel like if you put a Tots 78 mask on it, it'll fit perfectly. Twisted Emo, are you ever gonna put a Tots 78 mask on him? Are you ever gonna put a Tots 78 mask on him? Cosizano says, that's cool. Sure, hell yeah, bro. Terrifier. I love Terrifier. Shit, Terrifier even inspired me to make my own clown slasher movie. You know, The Clown, which is now playing here on the channel, guys. And it's almost going to be a year since our Friday the 13th fan film dropped, bro. August 31st is a year since our Friday the 13th fan film dropped. Hey, guys, I'll be right back, all right? I'm going to go drop the link on my Instagram. Kaze says, the new one comes out this year. Of what, Terrifier? No, I don't think so. They haven't even started filming, bro. I think that might be for like next year or 2028. Either 2027 or 2028, I think. I'll be back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. I am back. Yo, I am back. Yeah, but the new Terrifier, bro, I don't think it comes out until either next year or probably most likely 2028. I'm pretty sure they're going to use most of 2027 to film the movie, you know? Oh, wait, hold on, let me fix my background. I had the dopest background going on. What the heck is this? Here we go, the Halloween 3 background. It's almost over. Hold on, I got to restart it. This is a badass background, guys. Damn, my control is out of battery, dude. There we go. Restarted it. But yeah, guys, check this out, though. I want to show you guys this quick. Look. Check this out. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? The Halloween 3. Pumpkin, the witch, and the freaking skeleton mask. Twisted Emo says, so I compared both a Tots 78 mask and the animatronic blow molded head, and bro, they use different molds. I thought they were the same. Oh shit, I didn't know that. They look the same. Yeah, I thought they were the same as well. They use different molds. Which one looks more accurate? Twisted Emo, which one looks more accurate? The one on the animatronic or the regular 78 Tots mask? Kaze says, when you're doing the room tour, soon already, bro. Castellano, that's coming up soon already. We're going to be finished with Halloween Ends next Saturday. So the room tour video should be dropping maybe sometime like in October. Sometime or sometime maybe in September sometime after the fan film premieres, I'll drop the tour video. It's finally gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't get to. I'm kind of more glad though that I get to do the tour video here, the room tour video here in this new room instead of my old room because I didn't have this rack with stuff on it back in my old house. So yeah, expect the room tour video to drop maybe sometime around October, maybe. You know, finally already. It's coming, cosplay. I just wanted to finish Halloween Ends so I could show all the masks and stuff, you know? So I wouldn't have to hide props that we're using in the movie, you know? So by the time you guys see the room tour video, you guys will be like, oh, those are the props in the fan film, you know what I mean? Because if I did it now, you guys would see all the props from the fan film, but wouldn't know what scene they belong to, you know? So when I finally do the tour video, you guys have already seen the fan film and you guys already know what props belong to what scene. Aporegi said, I'm a nerdy, smartass, goofy, energetic, cold-blooded, and awarded. I'm kind of shy. No wonder why I fit the role of Dahmer. Yeah, I'm kind of like both. I could be charismatic, extroverted when I want to, and when I want to be, you know, introverted here at home just by myself. I could do, you know, that's why I'm very lucky to have best of both worlds, you know. I could be an introvert when I want to, and I could go out and be an extrovert when I want to, you know. So you can't mess with me because I'm both, you know. But yeah, that's cool, Aparigi. Aparigi says the mask on the animatronic is smaller, but it looks cool on him. Also, no, I'm putting a 78 mask on the animatronic because to me it's already perfect. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. It looks great either way. Cosizano says, been meaning to hit you up about Blade fan film. Oh, yeah, bro. Gotta get a story going first. We gotta get a good story going first, and then gotta get some good props and costumes and all that, and then bam. And then find locations and more actors, and then, yeah, we got a film going, you know? Cosizano says, you know what would be cool? Green screen. If you use something connected to your fan film, if that's possible. Yeah, we can use green screen. All you gotta do is we just gotta find someone with a computer though. I don't have a computer right now. I don't have a computer right now. So for us to do green screen, we could do it. It's not hard. You just put an actor in front of green screen and then you just add in the digital background later. But I don't have a computer right now, so we would have to find someone with a computer that could do that for us, you know? But yeah, bro, we could pretty much do anything, though. Tosinimo says, by the way, Michael has literal mannequin body parts on the inside of him, painted skin tone, color, but you can't see all of it because of the coveralls, only the neck part. Oh, that's cool, bro. I didn't know that. I also seen that on the animatronics. Some people have the collar down when it should be popped up. Does your animatronic have the collar popped up? Because Michael has the collar popped up in 78, especially during the night scenes. In some of the daytime scenes, he has it popped down. But in most of the night scenes, he has the collar popped up. Alporegi says, I'm a badass savage. Hell yeah, you are. I'm playing Dahmer. Huh? I can't wait to see, though, the performance. Tercerimo says, to be honest, the 78 mask is a little more accurate, but the blow molded head is still good. Yeah, I love the Todd 78 mask, bro. Cosizano says, all right, babe, once you drop that room tour, I'm gonna take one of your masks. JK, yeah, it's funny, bro. That's funny. But yeah, that's why I want to wait on the room tour until October, once the film is out. Once the short film is out, so you guys can see the props and know what scenes they belong to, you know? Instead of seeing the props and not knowing what part of the movie they're from, you know? Alporegi says, I look a lot like Dave Fairch when he was in Halloween. That is true. That is true. I really wanted to make that 2007 fan film with you. But you're just getting bigger, you know? So it's like gonna have to find some kid in the future that could probably do it instead. Tercerimo says the Michael animatronic is around 6'6" tall. I reach up at least near his chin. He's bigger than I expected. Literally had to stand on my bed to attach his head. That's cool. That's cool. I don't think I would have to stand on a bed though. I'm like 5'11". I'm nearly like 6 feet. But yeah, I could work on that animatronic standing up. But you're a kid though, so it makes sense. Wicked Milk says, yo, I got good software for green screen edit, bro. If you need help with it in the future. Oh, yeah, there it is. We forgot. Yeah, Wicked Milk. Wicked Milk has that green screen and that computer that we need, bro. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, in the future, man, definitely. Apparently, Cosplay Zano wants to make a Blade fan film. There it is, you know. Once we get the story going and start shooting, we could definitely get it. Hell yeah, but there it is. We got the CGI guy right here, green screen for us, Wicked Milk. Alporegi says, no, I stopped growing. I'm going to look the same still. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure you stopped growing? I don't know, Alporegi. I think girls still grow a little bit more until they're like about 23. Guys don't stop growing until about 25. Your growth spurt, yeah? Guys stop growing about to like 25, and then I think girls, they stop growing around like their early 20s though, to like 23, 21. So you still got some time. You still got some time, honestly, because my little sister, she's only like what, 11, and she's just like growing, dude. So and you're only like what? You're like 16, 17. Nah, you still got a little bit of time. You still got some time, Alporegi. You're not gonna stay that small. Trust me, when I was 17, I thought that was all I was gonna grow, but when I turned 20, 21, I hit like one more growth spurt. So yeah, you're still gonna grow a little more, trust. And then like around 25, guys hit their last growth spurt, I think, and that's about it. But for girls, you still go into like your 20s though, growing still. Justinimo says, I don't really know where to put him, so I'm gonna put him next to my TV and now he stares at me while I'm sleeping. Laugh out loud, he's staring at me right now as I'm watching this live. That's awesome, huh? I wish there was a way that you could like show us your live and and like we could see him. That'd be cool. Alporega says, yeah, I'm positive. Cosby's okay, I'll take your word for it. Cosby says, let's do Wicked Milk. Let's do Wicked Milk and Frank. Let's do it, bro. Like I said, you just got to get a story going. You just got to get a good story going. We got to get good costumes. We got to get a cast and some locations, Aporegi says, I'm pretty short in person. That doesn't mean anything, though. You're pretty short right now, but you're like, biology says different. You're still going to grow a bit more. You're still going to grow a bit more. Wicked Milk says, facts. So you still got time, Apple. That's what I'm telling her, bro. I'm telling she thinks she's going to stop growing at 17. Not even, dude. Like I told you earlier, girls, their last growth spurt is around their early 20s, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like they're 21, 22-ish, 23. Around right there. And guys is like 25. Cosvidano says, hell yeah, Zeno. Yeah, cosplay. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, you're going to look badass. If we do make that Blade fan film, you're going to look badass with the leather trench coat, all the gothic accessories and stuff, the shades, the haircut, the fake tattoos, or if you want to get them for real, that'll be badass too. Tristan Emo says, something that kind of pisses me off is how everyone who saw the new Michael said that his wrist and arm lifting movements look like he's lifting weights. That's pretty cool though. That's pretty funny. That's pretty cool though. I wouldn't be surprised if Michael actually lifted weights. Like to be able to lift people up by their freaking heads and pin them on walls. Dude, you have to be lifting some heavy shit. Push-ups. That too. But I think weights more because you're able to, with push-ups, you just push yourself up. With weights, you're training your body to lift heavy shit up while you're standing though.
I feel like they wouldn't let him near any like heavy equipment like that.
Why? Because he'll smash shit?
He'll just kill you with it. So he probably just did like physical shit.
Dahmer killed someone with a barbell in the show. In real life.
Funny enough, they killed him with the same thing they killed him with, a metal piece of.
Oh yeah. No, well, Dahmer got killed with the bench press thing.
But still, though, like he killed someone with a
bar.
Piece of metal, and he died with what piece of metal? The irony, huh? That's karma.
What I think is ironic is that the guy that killed him was all about God, yet he still went and killed.
Nah, but what I mean though is like one of his first kills was bludgeoning someone to death, and how the hell did he end up dying? Getting bludgeoned to death?
Yeah.
That's karma, bro.
Nah, that's just wrong place, wrong time.
Nah, but it's also karma, because once he did that, his time started ticking too.
It wasn't karma. The guy that killed him chose to kill him in the same fashion that he killed someone else.
But still, though, it's kind of his own karma in a way.
It was thought out. There wasn't no karma.
Still, though, it's still his own karma, though.
All right, guys, I was having a little moral debate with my brother here. But yeah, man, yeah. Who cares what people say, bro? Honestly, fuck people. Twisted Emo, if you like your animatronic and you think it looks badass, F what people say, brother. F what people say, yeah. But that is pretty funny, like he's lifting weights. Twisted Emo says, even though it's meant to be based on the infamous shot of him looking down the railing, tilting the knife. Yeah, the shot when he stabs Lori and she falls down the balcony and he's looking over the railing, remember? But that shot's not in the film. That shot's not in the film. That's just like a behind the scenes still they got, or maybe it's just like something that wasn't used in the film. But I know that shot exactly is not in the film. After Lori falls down the balcony thing, after he stabs her, you just see a shot of Michael just walking towards the stairs and walking back down. You don't actually see that shot of him looking down with the knife. It's just a still picture from the set. Or it could be a shot that they didn't end up using, They just scrapped it. Aporeke says, my dog yesterday carried a piece of kitty shit on my grandpa's carpet. I laughed my ass off. It was huge and smelled awful. That's nasty. Yeah, cat shit does smell nasty, huh? Yeah. I have to deal with the same thing. Trust me, I have both cats and dogs. My favorite animals are cats and dogs. That's why I have 2 cats. I have 2 dogs. I think cats and dogs are the most loyal pets you can have. But yeah, I go through that a lot to pick up the dog shit, cat piss, cat poop, dog poop, So yeah, it's normal here already for me as well. Ah, guys, I can't wait to cut all this waviness right here. It's messing up the straight parts. My hair got long though, huh? Cazedano says minus the haircut, bro. I have curls. Oh, you're gonna rock curls? You're not gonna get the flat top, the Will Smith flat top. Cosplayzano, you're not gonna get the flat tops. You're gonna have more like Jerry curls. Ah, we can make it work. You're gonna look more like a Rick James blade, but that'll look cool though with longer hair instead. So we can have it going down your eyes. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. With the longer curly hair, cosplay. Hey, good thinking, bro. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe make you look a little different than Wesley Snipes' Blade. We could probably make our own version of Blade. Say there's different like factions of Blade. There's different like say Blade is an organization of vampire hunters, you know, and Wesley Snipes is just one of the Blades, you know, and you're another one. You know, so yeah, I think it'll look pretty cool. Kind of like the Crow. I think you'll look like the Crow. Kind of like the Crow. Our version of Blade will look like the Crow with your long curly hair coming down your eyes like this. You know, we could have shots of you looking angry like that, you know, with the hair coming down your eyes, holding the sword. Oh yeah, dude, that look badass with a black trench coat and a dark alley at night, you know? We'll make you look like the Crow kind of or something, you know? I kind of want to make a Crow fan film as well. I've been like conjuring up a story in my mind lately. Like a Crow fan film will be cool as well. Aporegi says he helped Grandpa clean the litter box. That's awesome. That's great. I wish someone would help me clean the litter box. Oh, my mom does sometimes. Aporegi says, aha, facts. He used whatever was available as a weapon. Yup, that is true. That is true, Wicked Milk. Aporegi says, I might try and find an abandoned prison to film stuff in. Go for it. I mean, I don't know. Abandoned will look too cheap though. That's more like a horror movie setting. I'm telling you, just decorate your like a room. Look for a room where there's not a lot of stuff in, and just focus the camera. Like say you have a white wall, focus the camera onto the white walls instead. You know, that'll give you more like a prison-y look. Apple Ricky. That's what I would do if I was faking prison scenes. That's what I would do if I was faking prison scenes. I would go to, or I'll probably just take stuff down from my room and place the camera in front of a blank white wall. And then I'll just put myself in front of the frame with costume and everything set up, lighting and everything set up. And then just do the scene right there from different, you know, from front shots, you know, different angles, side shots, you know, just get really tight shots and close-ups so you can't really see the rest of the room and it looks like it's an actual kind of like institution, prison-like place, you know? That's what I would do. You gotta get creative with the camera. You don't need to go to an abandoned freaking, prison. You gotta be lucky to even find an abandoned prison. They're usually sealed off. There's an abandoned prison right down the street from my house. The prison where they filmed the boiler room scenes in the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But you see, I wouldn't use an abandoned prison though. I wouldn't use an abandoned prison because that would be more like a haunted horror movie setting, you know, like a haunted setting instead of an actual functioning prison. With Dahmer, Apple Ricky, Dahmer's he's actually in a functioning jail, you know. So like I said, you would want to like maybe just find white walls in your house and place the frame and you get them, fix the, you know, set the frame up to face the white walls. You get in the frame, act the scene out, you know, because you want to make it look like it's a functioning prison, you know, not an abandoned horror movie place, you know. And then maybe have one of your brother or someone you know dressed up like in a fake cop suit, and maybe have shots of them bringing you into frame, you know, sitting you down or something, and then gets like side shots, close-ups, so you can't really see the rest of the room. That Spirit Five Nights at Freddy said, hi, what's up, the Spirit Five Nights at Freddy, how you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today's episode 86. Please smash the thumbs up right there. Please smash the thumbs up right there. The Five Nights at Freddy's, that Spirit Five Nights at Freddy. Please get us up to 21 so more people could join us here on the chat, please. And let us know what you're up to. What did you do this week? It's Wednesday. What are you doing this weekend? What are you planning? Apple Ricky's, the Spirit said, hi. What's up, Spirit? Apple Ricky retracted her message. Twisted Emo said, Hopefully you get the Ghostface animatronic, Frank. I do hope so, bro. I do hope so, and I hope I get my masks in soon as well. And I'm probably gonna go buy the 30th anniversary costume next Friday. If my plans don't go to plan, I'm just gonna go to Spirit Halloween and do a walkthrough and buy my my 30th anniversary Spirit Halloween Ghostface costume. I really want the mask, dude. I really want the mask, and that's the only way to get it right now, is if you get the 30th anniversary costume, because some stores don't have the actual masks with the hood in stores yet. That Spirit says, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Hope it's not chopped. Oh, man. I hope it's great, bro. I'm getting a hair trim on Monday. I'm getting a hair trim, but I'm still going to have the same hair. I'm not cutting a lot off. I'm just cutting off the split ends, you know, like these little fucked up tips. Like right here, I'm just cutting off the little tips. The split ends, and that's it pretty much, you know. So I need this hair long for the Scream 96 fan film. Playing Billy Loomis. Aporegi says, do you think I can play Angela in a remake of Sleepaway Camp? I'm wanting to play her in the. I'm wanting to auditions for the remake that's coming soon. Awesome, yeah, hell yeah, Aporegi. I think you can do it. Definitely start submitting. Start submitting into websites, into emails for the audition. Look up. Let me see. I'll look something up here. Calderano says, yeah, longer curly hair. Awesome, yeah, bro. Like I said, we could have the hair coming down to your eyes, getting cool shots like that. You know, like. Good. Tosanimo says, originally I was planning on getting like 3 animatronics this year, but ever since the Spirit released the new Michael and I finally got him, I scratched off every animatronic on my list. Awesome, yeah, because you got the most valuable one to you, you know? Calidano says, I'm here for that sort of blade. I look more menacing, yeah. With long, give him a different look, right? I'll look more menacing, yeah, with long hair, yeah, low key, yeah. With long hair, like waving in the wind, you know, like true when you turn around, like true, you know what I mean? Like when we could have shots of you like doing turns and have the hair waving, dude. Then maybe we could have scenes where it's raining and you're fighting someone, the hair will be all wet and long and it'll look cool, like in The Crow. Aborigin says my dog is a French bulldog, so he's gonna be doing that, and he shoulder punches duck shit. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's a cool dog, though. A French bulldog. Those are expensive. Wicked Milk says, bro, you seen the Australian banned Halloween game? That sucks. Slapping my ass off. They all snowflakes. Yeah, I saw that. But I saw that they didn't ban it because it's violent. I saw that they banned it because apparently there's like marijuana in the game. Well, I mean, come on. It's a 70s fucking horror movie game. Of course there's going to be marijuana. They smoked marijuana in the first Halloween movie. Laurie and Andy are smoking a doobie, a joint in the fucking car on their way to babysit, of all things, you know? Like, teenagers have always been teenagers, And then Bob and Linda, they're like toking it out, I think, too, in the van while drinking Budweiser. And then Bob saying some weird-ass questionable shit about Lindsay. You know, so, I mean, why would they ban it? You know, I think it's dumb. Like, weed is legal in a lot of freaking places, like, now and stuff, you know? So yeah, some snowflake stuff for real, dude. Like totally, like, come on, like, dude, like, what is this? You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, bro. Well, I'm glad I live in the USA. I'm thankful, thank you, Lord. Yeah, but I'm glad I live in the USA, where most of this violent and all this drug stuff isn't banned. It's actually encouraged by our chaotic overlords in the White House. And maybe on the ground, too. But yeah, hell yeah, bro. I'm so glad I don't live in Australia. I'm so happy, bro. I'm going to be playing Halloween in about a few weeks. Right here. Wicked Milk says, bro, a Blade film would be dope as fuck. Y'all could get some people from the scene also and do some crazy cool action sequences. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Especially where I hang out at, the nightclubs I hang out at. I hang out where there's a bunch of goths and punks and like just alternative people, you know what I mean? So yeah, I could definitely get a big cast for like the Blade fan film, you know, of like crazy bad guys, you know, that are all dressed in goth clothing. I really want to do a Crow fan film as well, though. A Crow fan film would be cool. We'll do the same thing, get all the gothic people in it, you know? Caldedano says, feel sorry for Australia not being able to play Halloween. I know, right? What a bunch of losers. What a bunch of asswipes, dude. Like, Fuck me. No fucking way that they banned the fucking game. That is some fucking asshat shit if I ever heard it my fucking self, dude. That is the biggest asshat fucking crap ever, man. And I bet you a bunch of Australians are known to smoke a bunch of weed. You know what I mean? Like one of my favorite 90s bands, Silverchair. They're from Australia and they were massive potheads. Fucking AC/DC, bro. Potheads as well. Dude, Australia really is on. Bro, it's crazy. I thought Australia was against like all that woke stuff and shit like that. Cazidano says, I would be fuming. Shit, I would too. Shit, what a bunch of fucking dirtbags, dude. They fucking banned the game, right? Fucking asshat, munchkin ass motherfuckers and shit. Let me see. Aporeki says, my dog is weird. He eats and rolls and he rolls in duck, cat, and any shit except dog shit. You have ducks, Aporeki? You have ducks? That's crazy. If you have ducks, what do you mean by duck, though? Do you have ducks? Tosanimo says, I'm going to tag you in the video showing the Michael Myers animatronic. Go for it, bro. Go for it. Aporeki says, I'm going to use a flour of sugar for Coke. In the episode, I'm having it in a little bag. Then why do you say duck shit? Aporeki, then why'd you say duck shit? Why? Why did you say duck poop? And what do you mean, Aporeki? You're going to use sugar for Coke? What do you mean? Like for Coca-Cola or for like the controlled substance? Oh, okay, I get you. So you're gonna fake you're gonna fake the drug with flour or sugar. Use flour better. Aporeki, use flour. Actually, let me see. Use flour better. Aporeki, use flour. Use flour better. Casadano says pancakes almost ready. Awesome, bro. Please don't get me hungry. I still have like 11 or 15 minutes still left on the live. Aporeki, use flour better. Trust me, it looks more like the real thing. It looks more like I'm a musician. Trust me, I've been around the real stuff. I play music. Trust me, I've been around the real stuff. And it looks more like flour because it's powdery. Sugar is too crystally. That looks more like something else. Yeah, I'm also gonna be faking cocaine in my Richard Ramirez fan film as well, because he was addicted to cocaine as well. So we're gonna have to do scenes where he's like snorting cocaine. I'm gonna fake it with what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna get Smarties. I'm gonna get Smarties. You guys know what Smarties are, right? The candies. If you guys don't know what Smarties are, let me show you real quick. So instead of using flour, sugar, because sugar could burn your nose if you inhale it. Flour, I don't know. Flour, I wouldn't. I mean, it's edible, but I wouldn't ingest flour like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Smarties candies, the little pills, and I'm gonna crush up all the white ones until it looks powdery, like cocaine, and then that's what we're gonna use for my fake cocaine. Damn, I'm actually craving some Smarties. I don't know why. Yeah, so yeah. Aporeki, these candies right here, Smarties. You know what Smarties are, right? So if you just get the white ones and crush them up, it'll look like powdery, like it'll look like the real thing, like cocaine. That's what I'm going to be using to snort. To do the fake cocaine scenes in my Richard Ramirez YouTube series. I'm gonna buy a bunch of Smarties, and I'm gonna crush up all the white pills until it looks like cocaine, fake cocaine. That's what we're gonna use. Use Smarties better, Aporeki. Just buy a bunch of Smarties. Buy a bag of Smarties. Casadano says, my bad, bro. Sorry, it's all good, Cosplay. No worries. Casadano says, bro, I would have shared. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Do they have chocolate chip on them? Apple Reiki says because I walk around like a lake and ducks live there, and the sidewalk is shit factor. All right, for sure, I get you. Apple Reiki says I'm not dumb. Yeah, well, yeah, use Smarties better. They're candy and they're I think they're more edible. It's more it'll taste better. Like when you do the scene, it won't taste like crap. You know what I mean? Like flour or sugar. Smarties is actually candy that tastes good. Calzizano says, no, it's plain, but I like that kind. And blueberry, yes, I love chocolate chip and blueberry as well. I haven't had pancakes in a long time. I don't really like eating pancakes or breakfast because I get sleepy after. I don't like sleeping during the day. I fucking hate it. My day feels like it goes to shit if I sleep during the day. My day feels like it goes to crap, dude. Like if I sleep during the day, it just doesn't feel right when I wake up. It's just something not right about sleeping during the day for me, you know? I like, but yeah, but I'm up all night as well too sometimes. So, but yeah, bro, yeah, that's one of the. I don't know. It's just weird, like pancakes and yeah, breakfast like that. I don't really like eating it in the morning because it just will make me sleepy, dude. Breakfast like makes me sleepy for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, Poriki said there's gonna be a remake to Sleepaway Camp. Guys, you guys have seen Sleepaway Camp, right? It's another one of those 80s movies that was coming out during the slasher craze. It's more on par with Friday the 13th, though. Yeah, there's gonna be a remake of that. Cosidano says, ever had apple strudel? It's really good. Of course, bro. I love apple strudel. It's bomb. Cherry strudel, too, as well. I also love apple pie. Cinnamon apple pie is so good. Cosplayzano, Wicked Milk. Do you guys like cinnamon apple pie? I love cinnamon apple pie as well. Apple Reggie says, I'm hoping the writer will let me play Angela. Who, Kenan Thompson? I'm going to read about it right now. Let me see. A remake of the 1983 cult classic slasher film Sleepaway Camp is in development by Artists for Artists AFA, the production company co-founded by Kenan Thompson and Johnny Ryan Jr. Crucially, the original film's writer and director Robert Hiltzik is returning to helm the new movie from his own script. That's crazy. The original director is coming back to direct and write the movie. He's gonna remake his original movie. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sleepaway Camp. That's awesome. Can't wait to see what they do with it. It's gonna be interesting, fun ride. Hell yeah, another slasher in the woods. Hell yeah, love that. Cosidano says, hell yeah, bro. Cinnamon apple pie is so bomb. Have you guys ever seen Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo, bro, when Shaggy and Scooby would go eat, like when I was a kid, like watching them eat, I don't know why cartoon food looks so much better than actual real food in real life. Like, especially in Scooby-Doo, the way the ham was drawn. You know how Scooby would eat the ham, it had the bone, and would just eat it. The corn. You know, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. Like cartoon food growing up, especially in the Scooby-Doo cartoons, the food would just look so much better in the cartoon than in real life. Ninja Turtles, the pizza looked so much more better in the fucking cartoon than it does in real life. Like in the cartoon, the cheese stretches like for miles, you know? I don't know what to call that, but I was always more like really intrigued by the food in the cartoons and TV shows back then. Well, not TV shows, mostly cartoons, you know what I mean? In cartoons, they made the food look so good back then, especially in Scooby-Doo. If you watch Scooby-Doo, The Witch's Ghost, and Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, dude, Shaggy and Scooby just pig out in those two movies, dude. They just pig out. They're all eating classical colonial food in The Witch's Ghost, ham, turkey, all the colonial food. And then in Zombie Island, they're eating all the seafood stuff, all the crawfish, all the clams, all the shrimp, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, I love that. I love Scooby-Doo, especially because of the food, man. Lobster, you know? Wicked Milk says it's really tasty. It's just a bit expensive in here. Yeah, for real, bro, right? Hell yeah, it is expensive. Apple Ricky says, I made a hashtag cast Apple Ricky for Angela, and I'm going to do a sleepaway camp fan film to get their attention. That's good. That's good. Do it before they start actually working on the film. Wicked Milk says, it's the exaggerated facial expressions of the characters enjoying the excess food being displayed. I know, bro. It looks so good. Oh, when Shaggy and Scooby would see food and their tongues would just drop, you know, or their mouths would start watering. Oh, dude, it just looks so much better on the cartoons. God, Apple Ricky says, did you know cats leave little chocolates in their litter box? Of course. I have to pick up those fucking little chocolates every morning. Wicked Milk says, bro, Zombie Island was my favorite. They should make a 4K restoration. Bro, I agree with that. They should also do a remake, a live action, bro. I would love to do a remake, a live action of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo the Witch's Ghost. I would love to do both those movies in live action. Bro, that shit would be so awesome because I'm a big fan of like the 1700s, American Revolution, colonial period in America. You know, I studied a lot about that growing up in elementary school. We studied about the Headless Horseman, Washington Irving. That was all colonial stuff during the 1700s, during like the birth of America and stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm very familiar with that time period. I would love to do a live action remake of Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost and Zombie Island because I'm also good with gore effects and zombie stuff and, you know, crazy horror like that. I would love that, dude. I would love that. I gotta keep making freaking short films to get someone's attention, you know? I know I will, though. Apple Ricky says, they taste good. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. That's nasty, Apple Ricky. Don't joke like that. Casinano says, I'm going to get a self-cleaning cat litter box and I get a Maine Coon cat. Oh, yeah, dude. My mom told me about those. Yeah, we should definitely invest in one of those. I seen the commercial of it. They self-clean. Oh, it's like a little robot thing. Apple Ricky says, what if someone put in their nose cat shit? You could get a disease. Cat shit is very like, cat shit is very like, I don't know, it's contagious, bro. You could get sick with it. It's more like, cat shit is more stronger than dog poop. So you could get sick with it. I don't know what kind of disease you could get from it, but you could get, let me see, I'm gonna look it up. What does, I was about to ask freaking Siri, but I don't have it set up, I think. All right, so cat poop contains toxoplasmosis. Apple Ricky, listen up. The main disease linked to cat poop. Listen up, guys. I know it's not a science class or anything, but since we're talking about cat poop, the main disease linked to cat poop is toxoplasmosis, an infection caused by the microscopic parasite Toxoplasma Gondii, like Muhammad Gandhi. Most healthy people have no symptoms or only mild flu-like signs, but it can cause severe health problems for pregnant individuals and people with weakened immune systems, all right? So yeah, toxoplasmosis is the main infection in cat poop. So don't go around sniffing cat poop. Apple Ricky says, "You idiot! I'm not gonna do it." I know, but I just wanted to say that. All right, we got 4 more minutes, guys. We got 4 more minutes left on the live stream. Ask any questions you got right now because I won't be going live again until Friday, guys, until Slasher Fridays. So ask all the questions you got right now. Ask all the questions you got right now. We only got 4 more minutes left. Actually, 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. We got 3 more minutes now. No, actually, yeah. 4. But it's about to be 3, so it don't matter. Gazinano says, take care, Frank. See you Friday. What you about to eat? I'm probably gonna eat a Mexican burrito, bro. I am a Mexican, so I'm gonna stay true to my roots. So I will be eating a big fat Mexican burrito from the corner burrito guys in a bit. I'm gonna throw on Neverland Nightmare, the Peter Pan movie, in a bit as well. And just chill the rest of the evening, man. Wicked Milk says, I like Sphinx cats. Yes, yes, Sphinx cats are cool. Ancient Egyptian, bro, just chilling, like this. We used to have a runaway cat, like about a year, like a little over a year ago at my old house. This neighbor's cat ran away for like about a week or two, and it was living at my house. And I thought I was gonna end up keeping it, so I named him Sphinx. I named him Sphinx, and he was starting to get used to that name, until my mom told me that she found the lady who owned the cat, and that she wanted her cat back, and I had to turn him back in though. But yeah, dude, yeah. Yeah, I remember naming a little stray. Well, he wasn't a stray, he was just a runaway. That's what cats do. They run away from their normal houses sometimes and go live somewhere else. And they go back and forth and stuff, especially if you have an outdoor cat. So yeah, I named him Sphinx for like about a week or two. Yeah. Calderano says, get dessert too for the film. Hell yeah, we'll do, bro. I love dessert as well. Calderano says, all right, talk to you later, bro. Take care, cosplay. Enjoy the rest of your evening, brother. Aporeki says, name that cat Roadkill. Now, I don't have the cat no more. I hope it's still okay, though. His name was, I don't know what his real name was, though. But I named him Sphinx while he was living at my house. Sphinx. The cat. El gato es Sphinx. El gato es Sphinx. I'm going to get another cat and name him that, though. Wicked Milk says, see y'all. Yo, Frank, send me the clips. Aha, yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, me and my homie are filming Saturday morning. We're not filming any kill scenes though. We're just shooting his work scenes, a few work scenes. So I'll probably send some of those as well. But we gotta keep the trailer short though. I'm also gonna record that POV shot. What sucks is I don't live in a house anymore though. So I'm gonna have to probably either go to my aunt's house or my uncle's house. Yeah, that they live like in a neighborhood, kind of like the one I used to live in. And I'm probably gonna have to get the shot there, because I live in apartments now. It's not gonna fit the setting, bro. You never really see apartments in the Halloween movies like that. It's always suburbs. Always suburbs. So yeah, we're gonna be filming this Saturday though, Wicked Milk, in the morning. I'll send you some clips after that. Because after that, I'm gonna go skate as well. Saturday, I'm trying to hit a skate park. Apple Reggie says, you'll love Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare. I'm sure I will, Apple. I'm sure I will. It's gory. I love gore. That's what I specialize in gore, horror, suspense, thriller. That's what I specialize in. That's what I specialize in. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. All right, well, thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface, and Michael Myers Collectors, for joining me here on the channel again for another episode of Horror Talk Wednesdays. Today it was episode 86. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos with everyone you know so we continue making more horror content here on the channel. Also follow me on Instagram for more horror content. Link down below in the description. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, Cash App link below also as well. Sometimes we run out of fake blood, props, prosthetics, masks, makeup, for our fan films. And that would really help. But if you can't do that, just keep smashing the thumbs up. That helps out as well. Aparegi says, I pranked my dad on Halloween with peanut butter and toilet paper. That's actually not a bad prank. That's actually, that actually would look pretty realistic, huh? That's a good prank, Aparegi. That's good. That's good. Wicked Milk says, facts, it's all subs and open space outside with windy October atmosphere / closed space inside. For real, bro, yeah. So there's not no apartment stuff in Halloween movies like that, That would be more like Friday the 13th. I think, Jason Takes Manhattan and stuff like that. But yeah, Wicked Milk, everyone take care. I'll see you guys on Friday for